Rebuke hollering at you, man. And we got this story about Brendan Langley, right? I think that's the brother's name. And the video done went viral, you know what I mean, about him getting attacked by the United Airlines agent. And the thing that I found, you know what I'm saying, pretty amazing, but at the same time not amazing at all, is how, like the majority of the time, the brother is charged, but the guy that assaulted him, the former United agent, he's not even charged. Now, shout out to United for firing the guy. You know what I'm saying? They reviewed footage, and they reviewed footage from a bystander, and they determined that he needed to be fired, terminated, and they done that. But let's roll this clip, and y'all tell me if this is racism on top of a double standard. Let's roll that clip.
Viral video of an airport fight between a former NFL player and an airline employee. Former player now facing charges. The worker has been fired. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez has the story.
This morning, United Airlines firing this wheelchair attendant at Newark Airport after this viral video shows former NFL player Brendan Langley and the employee in a violent brawl. Sources telling ABC News it all started when that employee asked for a wheelchair that Langley was using to carry his luggage. The situation quickly escalating, Langley eventually knocking the employee out, but the agent getting back up to continue the fight.
He wants some more! He wants more!
United telling ABC News it has fired the employee after investigating the incident and reviewing video from a bystander. Langley briefly played for the Denver Broncos. This morning, he's charged with simple assault.
One thing that I know.
And see, and that's the thing about it. That's what I was saying earlier. He's charged with simple assault, but not the United employee, not the United agent. And the first time that I did see this video, I couldn't find that clip. But the initial video that I saw, the agent attacked and assaulted him first. You know, I believe it appeared that he slapped him, you know, and I think in one of these clips earlier that we were just looking at, it showed him slapping the agent back. And, you know, that's totally, you know, uncalled for. When you're supposed to be in a professional atmosphere, you are dealing with passengers and you're dealing with customers. That gentleman was a paying customer. He paid for his ticket, his flight, he landed. If he had additional baggage enough for him to need a wheelchair, that means he probably paid, you know, extra money for the extra baggage and luggage as well. Obviously, he didn't have no problem on the flight. And then you get here and you get this guy that for whatever reason, he caught this guy's attention. And, you know, it led up to this. He could have just let the dude use the wheelchair, even if it's not for that purpose. He was going to take it to the rental car, his car, whatever, put the luggage in there, and return the wheelchair. It wouldn't have been no harm done. But yet and still, you get this dude that want to get physical and attack this brother, and this brother defend himself, and then he is the one that get charged with a misdemeanor crime. So, the question is, YouTube, can you see that that's clearly self-defense? Or do you think if someone come up and slap you initially, which is assault, and you defend yourself after being slapped, that you should be charged with a crime, and the person that hit you first, that you never even hit initially, doesn't get charged with a crime at all? Tell me what y'all think about that, man. Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And you know, one thing that you're going to learn sometimes is, you know, and our parents told us all of this, right? Keep your hands to yourself, man. Keep your hands to yourself. And the scripture says, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. So if you don't want nobody slapping you back, then don't slap them. See, he getting slapped back right there. And that other cheek is getting turned, not in the way that he wanted it to. You see what I mean? So you can't be wicked and going around and hurting people and don't think someone might not defend themselves. And in the process of defending themselves, you get the fire slapped out of you and you get knocked out. With that being said, I say shalom.